Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, 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 pandas. I got bras in Atlanta, twisting dope lean in a Fanta. Pandas, welcome to the stream. I'm glad that you guys are here. Thanks for joining, guys. Drop a GM in the chat if you haven't already. Make sure you scalp that like button if you haven't already. Let me say good morning to a couple of you guys as you guys are joining our stream every single day, 9:15 Eastern time. We just finished a pre-market show. Sorry for being a little late. Always have a great time there. Hopefully one day I'll see you guys there. Chewy, good morning. Shayak, good morning. Tanner, good morning. Indie Scalper, welcome guys. John, Yana, welcome back, guys. You guys are just the faithful followers and viewers and participants. So I really do appreciate it. So welcome back. You know, this stream wouldn't be nothing without you guys. So thanks for your support. Make sure you scalp that like button. Hopefully a lot of you guys took advantage yesterday of the fact that we had an 80% off code and with huge announcements such as the CPI numbers. I think even today, if you see this news, today we had news here and it was the core PPI and unemployment claims. And they came in red hot. They came in lower than unemployment claims came in higher than expected, which means it's bad. But I guess the market reacted in a positive way because that might give incentive for the Fed to lower interest rates, pause, or pivot sooner than later, rather than later. So you might see a small jump up here because of that. And this candle is quite large. We got about starting from here, essentially. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or even here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you could have passed any account on that news this morning at 8:30. Tomorrow we do have news again, I believe at 8:30, and I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough to really move the markets, like to finish, an account, a make or break an account or eval. But their core retail sales tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, and you do have preliminary U of M consumer sentiment at 10 a.m. I'm not sure if these will have enough power to really move the markets a lot, especially we had already had huge news events, kind of like the news events already happened, the big ones. So Patriots, Avatar, Speedy Boy, Borislav. Good morning, guys. Let's see what kind of day you think it might be today. We start large and they shrink down. So we start with the daily chart here. I'll put a poll up to see what kind of day you guys think it might be. So we have here a second entry long that essentially fails and reverses and pushes down. But really, I would consider it's probably first break of trend here. And we may just want to come back to the 20 MA. I don't think that this means that the uptrend is over. I just think we can have a pullback here. It's really hard to tell, to be honest. As long as we're above the 20 MA, in my opinion, then we have potential to keep going up. It's like not until we break beneath the 20 MA am I really going to start changing my mind, because I really wouldn't go short until we're beneath the 20 MA. So even though we're here, this is a daily chart, and this, as if this is any other chart, like you can't really tell. If I said this is 2000 tick, if I took away all the grids, you guys would not be able to tell if this is a 2000 tick, 5-minute chart, daily chart, weekly chart, yearly chart, monthly chart. You guys really wouldn't be able to tell because it's price action, and the market is fractal. So since the market's fractal, that means you see the same patterns in every frame, every time frame, in every scale. Big push up, hitting the top of the channel, getting back to the bottom channel, and then we may come test the 20 MA or go sideways until 20 MA catches up. I feel like we're still okay in terms of the uptrend, and so we'll see what happens. I'm not saying that today might be a bull day, but from the looks of this, we're Really hard to tell. Really hard to tell what kind of day it's going to be. Notice how sideways we are going. We're essentially creating a small trading range here. It's very sideways, and we might be at the bottom of it. So we may continue to oscillate from the bottom to top here. It's just hard to tell. We need more price action to tell us what to do. So daily chart really just sideways, unsure. 10,000 tick chart. Right now we have spike channel. This channel. Maybe spike and channel. I don't really know how to chart this. I'll probably say spike and channel looking at this, and it's really hard to tell. I mean, I can see this as some sort of like undershoot, trying to do an overshoot, maybe break in the new low. And then we see this strong push up here. 2000 tick chart. Uptrend, I guess, on the 10,000 tick. You can see the 2000 tick having an uptrend right now. What kind of day is it going to be today? I just don't know. Because I don't know, I'm inclined to say trading range day, but it's a little bit difficult. Iron Crew says, have you guys seen the Russian military ads versus the U.S. Army ad? Whoo! Yeah, I think like Ben, I think that was on Daily Wire or something like that. They compared the two ads. Shayak, thanks for the coupon code. I am on my way to pass my event. Let's go, baby. Hey, congratulations. Pandas, make sure you guys scalp that like button. I would love to be at 50 likes before 9:30. That would truly show your support. I mean, if you watch every single day, you're joining. I mean, it does help a lot if you guys scalp that like button. What can I say? Maybe it's the least you can do. Corsi, welcome. What am I looking for here, Pandas? I don't know. I don't know if I'm looking for a second entry long or a second entry short. I think I would like to be on some sort of support or resistance. Yeah, yesterday was wild. If you look at the price action yesterday, this daily chart is misleading because even though it just looks like kind of a bear bar, the price action essentially, you broke the previous candle's high, then you broke the low, and then you broke the high again. Not this high, but you broke this high again, and then you went back down. So you like covered the previous candle's range like 3 or 4 times yesterday. So the price action was wild. It was quite wild. JNC, welcome, welcome, welcome back, guys. Welcome. We're at 21 likes. We need 29 more likes in 1 minute. Can you guys do it? Can the pandas do it? Is it possible? Is it even possible? Almost halfway there. I don't think you guys can do it. 27. You might prove me wrong. 29. Just 20 more likes. You got 30 more seconds. I don't know if it's possible. I mean, it just jumped up like 10. You guys failed. You guys couldn't even get it to 40. Sad. 35? 10 more seconds? Can you guys do it? 50 likes. 37. Sorry. Fortunately, couldn't do it. It's all good. Market just opened. What am I looking for here, pandas? What I'm looking for here is clear price action, clear direction. Right now it looks like a trading range indicator giving us a trading range here. And we just been going in and out of these trading ranges. Trading range here, trading range here, trading range here. Hansman, good morning. Dante Matthews. Good morning, guys. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Glad that you guys are here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Stream here every single day, 9:15 Eastern Time. Trading the opening hour here all together with the best community on YouTube. What can I say? It truly is. It truly is. Second entry long, but beneath the 20 MA. Trap trade potentially here, maybe multiple failures to break out. So it might be a decent trap trade to take. You could say maybe break of trend to new high. Trap trade, but it just looks rangy. This is very hard to tell. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like basically 10 bars in a small teeny range. It's very hard to tell what's going to happen here. Does look like it's pushing up a little bit. Decently strong bull bar looking. Second entry long triggers on 10,000 tick chart. 10,000 tick. Second entry long triggers. A, B, C is a higher low. Second entry long as well. Doesn't mean much. Ooh, my trap on the 2,000 tick. Again, it's just too sideways, too confusing, too many overlapping bars. I'm sitting on my pause until we get nice clear price action where a setup happens. You have that feeling. You know, you have that feeling when you go, oh man, I just gotta take this. I gotta take this trade. You want that feeling. After trading for a couple years, that feeling starts to get more and more accurate. So hopefully we can get one of those. Like I said, this is too sideways. It feels like it's going to go up. Now that this failed to really push down, and if it does trigger above, it does feel like it will go up here. But really, it's not a setup. It's not a setup. It'll be a risk here. Oof. Alright, it's just really confusing. What can I say? No idea what's going on. Iron Cruise is absolutely correct. Always stick to your setups or you have inconsistent results. We are completely sideways, pandas, and that's something, right? That's analysis. That's how we know not to enter, and it's helpful. It's really helpful to know when not to enter. It gives you better accuracy when to enter. Let's play out. Jeez, completely sideways.
10,000 tick trap.
Is it gonna be one of those days, pandas? Is it gonna just be one of those days? The daily chart looks bearish. What can I say? Like when you have an engulfing bar like this, it looks bearish. And you have some clear supports beneath it that we may want to test. I don't know. That's what it feels like, but seems like, according to the poll, you guys are just as confused as I am. We did finally hit that 50 like goal. Do appreciate it. 5 minutes late though, but still we hit it, so I do appreciate it, pandas. 100 likes maybe for the stream. We do kind of break to the upside here, but we're still contained within this really tight range. Really tight range, and you just don't know when this range will end. You know, maybe I can just go short here, long down here. Continue to scalp. 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio. King finally pushed down here, testing the bottom of the channel. But we were so choppy here, I wouldn't be surprised if we come right back into it. Especially for bouncing off some sort of support. $10,000 tick chart, we are at the 20 MA essentially. Trap trade to the downside above the 20 MA. Can't take that trade on the 10,000 tick. 5-minute chart. There's a gap that may need to be filled about 5 points away. Touches the 20 MA on the 5-minute. No setups for me whatsoever. I'm just watching this go. Again, just watching. Don't know what's happening here. I don't feel confident in any direction right now. Shy up 0.5% so far, calling it a day. Hey, if you go up 0.5% every single day of your entire account, that is amazing if you can do that. Getting quite a strong push up here. Let's see how far it goes. Okay, might have a trap trade here actually. This trap is interesting. Would I take it? I don't know.
5-minute trap.
Definitely not anymore. Like I mentioned, even though we had this kind of strong push down, because of this range was so strong, I wouldn't be surprised if we came right back up into it like we did now. Basically a failed breakdown of this trading range. Coming right back into it. Super consolidation right here, essentially. Just watching. No clue. Kind of respected this actually still. Maybe adjust it to make it look like this. Since we did get a reaction off here, let's see if we get another leg up. Oh, this is really confusing. Ah, okay, weird. Perhaps a higher low setup here. Am I interested in it? Not really, just because the trading range is so small and we don't have enough room to the top of the trading range. Very difficult to trade this. And it might just be one of those days, it's going to be hard. Or not necessarily hard, but it's going to require a lot of patience, which could be the hardest thing for some people. Like people could like read price action like the back of their hand, but when it just comes to patience, they just don't have it. So markets like this end up being the most difficult. Everyone has different temperaments. And I think your temperament really decides what strategy is best for you. Okay, we get to the top of the trading range. Super small trading range. We might get back to the top of the trading range indicator here. So Avatar up $1 and killing it. I don't even know how you can be up $1. I don't know what combination of things you have to do to be up $1. Every tick is like $12. You have about $4 and like 20 cents in commissions. I just don't know how you get there. That's amazing. Oh, $1.02. Okay, that makes more sense. That 2 cents makes all the difference. All right, so we're coming back down. So couldn't get very far in that small trading range. Still completely sideways. I almost want to just buy and sell at the bottom of this trading range until it no longer works. Okay, breaking down again. Retesting the bottom of this channel. We may feel that gap on the 5-minute chart. This failed trap here on the 5-minute chart makes me feel like if it does fail, we could easily fill this gap here. No problem. The market loves to fill gaps. Why do markets love to fill gaps? Why do you guys think? Why do you guys think the market likes to fill gaps? Some of you guys are saying it doesn't matter. We just, as long as we know it, they do. That's all that matters. We don't care why. I think the why is actually important because then it helps you understand. You know, I think gives you a better understanding and hopefully can help inform your trades. Maybe some gaps are not as good as other gaps to be filled, and if you understood why gaps are filled, it could help you. Geez, coming off our trend line again. Nice little bounce here. Coming back to the top of the trading range. Incredible. I have no setups here. I'm not taking any trades right now. Leading leader says, because the market is manipulated. Okay, that's one way to look at it. Failed breakout triple test. The Aggle says so. Back to the bottom. Ah. Buy and sell, buy and sell. Top and bottom of this trading range. Salvatore asks, is news tomorrow going to be an account maker? Account maker or breaker? I don't know. I don't think so. I want to say no, just because we already had so much news, and really how much is left in the tank. We had, even this news was enough to make your account, which was the core PPI, and unemployment claims. So you had news there that affected the markets. You had the CPI that affected the markets, and those are the biggest news items in my opinion. We're grinding along our trend line now. Bugatti. I'll put a poll up just to see what your expectations are and kind of what will make you happy trading futures. Like, are you guys in it just to make some side money and you just be happy, or are you guys really in it to become rich? Everyone's different. Like, by the end of the year, if you made this much money in futures, what would make you happy? What would make you content? And maybe it's just this year. Maybe next year you have different goals, but this year, what is your, what would you like when it comes to? Wow, a lot of people have different reasons. Corsi's like, just for now, just seeing profitability. I'm cruising to replace my job. I hate working outside and fixing power lines. Hey man, that is You know, I feel you. That's honorable. Leading losers, I'm just in it for the challenge. I don't care if I make money. I just want to prove people wrong. I want to be that 10%. I want to be that 1%. This is probably the best setup so far to go long, but still, it's just too choppy. Ralph grunts 25K. He'd be happy. Salvatore says, I want JNC's full time. Salvatore want to make enough money to be financially free. I think that's a lot of people's goals. We want that financial freedom. We want to know how it feels like to not worry about money. Not even looking to be lavish, you know? I mean, how many of you guys are like, if I won the lottery, I wouldn't even live that lavishly. I'd just like to live comfortably. Well, winning the lottery is different. I mean, especially the big ones. You know, the magic number, I think, is like 300,000 maybe. Or sorry, 300 million. Or 300 million. 3 million. Is that the magic number? 3 million. Let's say like you can comfortably make, let's say, about 5%, just even on dividends. 5%, 150. You basically have a salary of 150K. That's what 3 million. If you can, I mean, with dividends, you can easily make 5%. I think, and so I mean, the S&P on its own usually makes 7% a year on average. So dividends, they, you know, especially if you get really consistent ones, 5% dividend is not impossible. So I'll say 5% is a safe number to like play off in terms of interest or dividends. So I mean, your $3 million mark, you'll make 150K a year, and I think that's makes a lot of people would be comfortable with that much money. Depends on where you live and if you have a family, of course. Corsi says this year having a PA account and having 2 or 3 withdrawals. Hey, that's just step one step at a time. I like you guys. It's kind of modest. The 100K a year, it makes sense. I think if I were to fill this poll out, I would probably say 200K. 200K. Because you have to remember, like, if you want to do something like this, and if you want to go like full time, to say, you got to make. Yeah, I mean, closest state was 200K, but you would have to make, in my opinion, double your salary. Double your salary. If you cannot make double your salary, it's not worth it. Like your current salary. And 200K plus. I don't know. I don't know if it's necessarily worth it, but I guess from this poll, I'll probably fill it to 200K. The 500K just seems a little too much. 200K I would fill because I feel like that's reasonable, and also I would be pretty happy with that. Al says, my financial goal is to pass 2 evaluations, be profitable in a PA account. It's beautiful, one step at a time. Patriots 92, I need bourbon money. Don't we all? Don't we all? I haven't had I've been rotating the same bourbons for a while. I might want something new soon. Mostly, what? Buffalo Trace, Eagle Rare. Kind of getting back into scotches right now. Kyle Uber is looking to become financially independent and just work on classic cars in my spare time. That's pretty awesome. You have a hobby. I feel like that hobby alone, you can make money. Hey, everyone has some goals. I love it. You guys have like clear goals. This market is going so sideways. I mean, let's just take some time to talk about it. Let's talk about it. Chris Evans, want to make money on futures used for funding my regular trading investing account. Get over that 25K limit for day trading. Jonathan says, I would live a lavish life. You get a car, you get a car, everyone gets a car. Hey, Jonathan, hey, let's be friends. Let's be friends. 600 a day would be ideal. $600 a day. Yeah, very nice. I guess it depends. It depends. If you have like 6 accounts, then that's $100 on average on one account. And you can do that. Rokrun says he wants to travel. Never went to Australia, never been to Portugal. I heard Portugal is very cheap to get to. Never been to Sweden, and never been to Alaska. I don't know if I would want to go to Alaska. Is that like what a lot of people like to go to? I guess there's like cruises there, and you can see the, what's that thing in the air, the Borealis or whatever. Ralph Gruns, you honestly, I don't know, from the little I could tell from your picture, you don't look 78. Wow, that's pretty impressive. He wants to be a panda. Fran says, I wouldn't ever start day trading unless I expect to make well over 100K a year. Yeah, I mean, that's the beauty about Apex. I mean, the thing about Apex is that it gives you funding when you don't have large capital. And it gives you so much leverage when you got multiple accounts that 100K a year is very, very possible. It's very possible. And, you know, 4 accounts. 4 accounts, $100 a day. That's all you need to make 100K a year. On average, $100 a day with 4 accounts on Apex with a trade copy. That's all you need to make 100K. It's very possible. Wow, I haven't seen a day like this in a long time, Pandas. The daily range so far since we basically started the day has been this is the height, this is the low. We've been in an 8-point range for almost 30 minutes straight. 8-point range. It feels bullish because on the 5-minute chart we are hovering above the 20 MA, and it looks like it wants to make higher lows here, and that it wants to kind of explode to the upside. That's what it looks like here, though, Pandas. But who really knows? I mean, we've been going sideways for so long. The Albrook says you can typically tell what kind of day you're going to have with the first 5 bars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars on the 5-minute are just completely sideways. So trading range day today. Look for a lot of reversals. Don't trade into trends. That's kind of the idea of trading range days. You gotta identify that trading range. The quicker you can identify it, the quicker and the more accurate you can identify trading range, the better you'll be today. And the better you'll be than most people, to be honest. What is the trading range today? It's quite wild, actually. 10,000 tick chart, the trading range is huge. We've been in a trading range according to a 10,000 tick chart. Jeez. Oh, what's going on here? We got some movement, finally. Couldn't quite make it to the top of this small trading range. I don't know if that's telling us something or not, but it's something worth noting. Trading range indicator working as well. It's absolutely incredible. Kylo versus everyone should see the Aurora Borealis. Is that how you pronounce it? Before they leave this world. Sorry, I'm a panda. I just learned how to speak. It is amazing. Okay. I mean, I guess it's worth the trip to see that. For me, like, sightseeing is amazing, but it's a lot of it's about the food. And if I can't think of like one or two dishes I really want to try when I visit somewhere, I just feel like, I guess seafood would be really good. King crab. Oh, a lot of you guys have seen it, huh? Is the Aurora Borealis more amazing than the trading range indicator?
5-minute
That
trap.
is the true question. No one knows. No one knows.
10,000 tick trap.
This price action. I'm sorry, pandas. What can I do? There's nothing to do here. We're just watching this. What are pandas? Just give me like, in your mind, things that you have to see before you die. Mrs. Panda and I, we love traveling. We actually do love traveling, and it's kind of like, if we could, that's what we would do all the time. So what are some things that you feel like need to be experienced before you die? What would you guys say? Like Grand Canyon? Is that one of them? Skydiving? Is that one? Experiences, things to see, things to eat. Mount Rushmore? That is the number one thing you feel like everyone needs to see before they die. I feel like 99% of the population have not seen Mount Rushmore. I guess they're missing out, huh? Climbing Mount Everest before. Again, 99% of the world population, 99.99999% of the world population has not done that. Why climb it when you can fly it? Scuba diving's fun. Swimming with great white sharks? What? You're basically saying, like, this is the thing you're going to do before you die. This is the last thing you do before you die. That's not the question. The question is, what are some things you should do, not things that would kill you before. Dante Matthews, his just dream day is just lazy rivering down. Chief Crazy Horse Monument. Machu Picchu. Sunset over the Arizona desert. Deep sea diving. Man, they all sound amazing. Machu Picchu. I would like to do at least one sacrifice on that thing. On one of those temples. That'd be pretty cool. Not like a human. Maybe just like a, I don't know. Some sort of a pest. Get a 6-pack. Reap the benefits. Going so sideways. This is something else right here, pandas. This is truly something else. I mean, the range we have been in for more than 30 minutes is an 8-point range. It's disgusting. I guess the market's trying to tell us don't trade today. Is that what it's telling us, maybe? I guess, you know, people are making money here. People I even mentioned, like, should I just buy and sell? Right, when I had this rectangle, should I just buy and sell the top and bottom of these? Take a 1-point risk both ways. Like a 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio. Guess I could have made some money. I would have lost some money too. Sacrifice a bottle of bourbon. The Arizona Memorial. I've never seen. I've been to Arizona, but I didn't even see the memorial, huh? Emmanuel Martinez says, Panda, would you still trade a two-leggy if you win the biggest lottery? No way. Why? This is a means to an end. This is truly a means to an end. I do enjoy it though. I do enjoy it, but it's a means to an end.
10,000 tick trap.
I'm telling you, even if I had 3 million, you could retire with that. 3 million, 5 million. If you had 5 million, man, that's a $250,000 a year at 5% dividends or interest. Completely sideways, completely choppy. You might get to the top of the trading range on the trading range indicator. Another reason why I think we're still a little more bullish is because the 5-minute chart, we're clearly above the 20 EMA. Now we're actually pushing up here. Finally, kind of doing a little teeny tiny breakout. We finally came out of the 8.5 point range, and we've been in for 30 minutes. Just poked its head above it. Make it to the top of the trading range on a trading range indicator. It's just been there for a while. Almost touched the top of the trading range. Very close. Okay, trap trade to the long side here. Northern Turtle dropping a quote from Socrates himself. I don't know if Socrates is the person, but someone inspirational. Gandhi himself. Pandas, adjust your thinking so that you dare to dream at levels previously unimaginable. By setting targets too low, you don't allow for enough correct motivation. Wow. Wow. Dream bigger. Everyone dream bigger. I want to own a dinosaur when I grow up. I want to ride a dinosaur. Okay, hit the top of the trading range. Amazing. Strong bull bar ending on its high. 10,000 tick. Sorry, I didn't mean to be sarcastic. I think the quote's good. It's just the first thing that popped in my mind is like, if I could ride a dinosaur. That's like almost an impossible thing that it would be awesome if I could do. I don't know why that was the first thing. It's like, wow, what would you do if you had, $1 billion? I would ride a dinosaur. It's like, obviously. What's going on here? We do finally get this push up here. I'm just hesitant to really do anything though, just because we've been in this trading for so long. I just feel like we could have a trading range day today, and so any push up makes me scared to join in on any trend. But notice on the 5-minute chart, clearly above the 20 MA, and we finally got a push up on the 5-minute chart. 10,000 tick, decent push up. It's just so sideways though. Hard to say. James Crow says 10 times. All right, that makes sense. What's going on here? What can I say? The 5-minute looks pretty bullish. Yeah, it's tough. Man, I have no setups. I'm just watching this. I don't even know if I want like a second entry long here. I mean, if this is a trading range at the top of it, it's tough to say. We're gonna keep our channels tight today. I'm expecting reversals. What is going on? This. Decent push up. It may retest this high here. Okay, no follow through on this pretty strong bull bar. Let's see. Man, this is painful. It's like torture. We're just waiting for a setup, pandas. We have nothing here. Potential L4 setup, but I've mentioned this many times. I don't take L4s naked. I want some more confirmation after the L4. Okay, we make a new high of the day. Kind of like I mentioned, the 5-minute looked bullish because we're clearly above the 20 MA. 10,000 tick chart, strong bull bar, ending on its high. Pause bar, then continuation or follow through. Make it to the top of the trading range on the trading range indicator. Spike channel might come back. I don't know. Might come back up to, well, the top of the trading range. We'll see. It's about 5 points away from it. All in all, no setups though. Might have a particular price target in mind, but there's no setups. If there's no setups, then what can you do? All right, making a beeline to the top of the trading range indicator on the 10,000 tick chart. Very close to it. Kind of feels like always in long type price action right now. I mean, we were just in this consolidation for so long, and now we may be at a point where it's a breakout. So we could be an uptrend, and the price action of today may be a trend day. Who knows? Mrs. Panda dropping out some panda treats. Greek yogurt with some, looks like chia seeds or something. I usually call this dirt. Blueberries, blackberries, and homemade strawberry jam. And some honey. Honey from the Amish. You guys like the sound of that? It's me mixing the yogurt. Ugh, I hate that sound. Sorry. Approaching the top of the trading range on the trading range indicator on the 10,000 tick chart. This thing is a wonder. It amazes me sometimes. And if it bounces off, if this acts as resistance here, pandas, everyone needs to purchase the trading range indicator. You just have to. You have to. Are we gonna bounce off here? Have we reached the top? It's a small pullback bull trend, and you just never short this though. You let it play out. Pandas, I had a recent request, someone asking me to make an indicator for them. If you guys could have a custom indicator, what would you guys like for NinjaTrader? If you could have any indicator, what would you guys like? Oh, we may bounce, Pandas. We may bounce off the top of this trading range. We may possibly bounce off of it. I wish it was infinite money glitch indicator. That's called sim trading. Big Mama automatic indicator. That may not be too far away. Okay, okay. Obviously, if you can have an indicator that tells you like you can make money 100% or whatever, that's not what I'm asking. I think you misunderstood the question. A future 5 minute from now indicator. A gap indicator, yeah, like actual indicators that you can use, that you can actually make, you know, real indicators, like with real metrics. A gap indicator, okay, that's nice. Gap indicator, what kind of gaps? Like a gap like this, where you have a teeny gap right here. That's a gap. From the close to the open, there's a 1 tick gap. Is that a gap you're talking about? It actually says an indicator of higher time frames break of structure. Okay. Ooh, probability of strength of news. That's a tough one. That's a really tough one. I wish wants a like basically machine learning AI chat GPT style trading, something that tells you, you know, the statistics of every trade. You know what, you know, there's a bill. I'm pretty sure BlackRock has that. Anchored VWAP. I'm pretty sure BlackRock has I think it's the most successful hedge fund in the world, and they make like 20% a year or something like that. They've like outpaced the S&P 500. Duggan's mission is convert the Theo trade expected move indicator. You know what? Maybe for the trading view or something. Actually, it's harder to trade because you need something that has a lot of options data. I think Theo trade Iron Cruise ICT propulsion block indicator. Yeah, exactly. We got a second entry long here, Pandas, but the question is my 10,000 tick trading range indicator accurate, and are we going to actually bounce off the top of this and come back to the bottom? If we do here, this is a place for a trap trade, not a long trade. I will be taking the trap, hoping my indicator on the 10,000 tick chart is accurate, and I will be taking a trap here if we get it. My reputation's on the line. My indicator reputation's on the line if this triggers. Automatic daily and weekly pivot level indicator, but I wrote them, couldn't trade without them. Good. That is smart. That is smart. Knowing what you want and just being able to make it, that's a gift. Decent entry bar. Yeah, decent entry bar. Right now, I'm confident in the trading range indicator on the 10,000 tick chart. If we get a trap trade here, we can get quite a nice reversal. But it looks like it's not going to trap. It looks like it's going to scalp out. And the second entry long is just beautiful, works beautifully here. Goodbye. No trade. I was thinking, you know, we were such a strong consolidation. We may come back down to it. Ooh, we may trigger it. It's going to be above the 20 MA though. It's not a trade I would really ever take. I never like to trade opposite side of the 20 MA here. And if this trap does trigger, it'll be above the 20 MA. Gonna have to skip it even if it does trigger, unfortunately. Make a Chindicator. Copies all of Michael Chin's trades. That's called the God indicator. I don't think it exists. I wish. I want my two-legged deluxe to tell me this second entry long with context has only worked 45% in the past 6 months. You can do that with you can create a like automated strategy on top using the indicator if you have the deluxe, and you can make your own statistics like that. I mean, it's like basically there's an API with the deluxe indicator, and you can play around with it and try to make those statistics. Like say like you know, every time it's touched a 20 MA, how many times has it worked? Just straight up without any context other than the 20 MA. Jonathan says, that's an awesome name, Panda, the Chindicator. I didn't make it up, Dante did, so all credit to him. Oh, completely sideways here. Okay, finally makes an absolute scalp. Maybe looking for a new high here. Charles Wilson, took the second entry long. Give me a 1 in the chat if you took the second entry long. Give me 2 if you skipped it. Give me 3 if you're looking for that trap trade. We may look for a new high here. Break a trend new high. All right, new high created. Keep making new highs of the day. I mean, it could it could have just been consolidation in the morning and then just straight trend rest of the day. It could be that. It really could be the daily chart. No follow through on this engulfing bearish bar. Essentially, it's not really. It's a bearish bar, but also engulfing. But it's not like a. Yeah, it's more like a hammer. Okay, new high created. 10,000 tick chart. We're still at the top of the trading range, according to the trading range indicator. Get another push up here. I may be missing a clear uptrend. I may just, you know, basically, I have not forgotten this consolidation for, you know, for a little more than 30 minutes here, straight sideways movement. Making me think that today was gonna be a trading range day, but as more and more price action develops, you know, my premise could change and we could think, okay, let's just go on a strong uptrend. Actually, you know, most of you guys only answer questions in polls. I've noticed that. I'll put a poll up. How many of you guys took this second entry long here? It was enough for a scalp. And the 20 EMA is still pointing upwards, you know, quite aggressively. I'll put a poll up. How many of you guys took this second entry long here? A, B, C, off the 20 MA. Terrible looking signal bar, but the risk is almost a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, and it's like it's just, yeah. Even as a terrible looking signal bar, it's not that much risk. Let's just say that. Probability is a little lower, but the risk is so small, it might be worth the probability. You got a really strong uptrend, and you're thinking this is two-legged pullback to the 20 MA. Pandas, we make it the reversal at the top of the 10,000 tick chart trading range indicator. This might be the reversal spot. Definitely hitting something here. Seems like a lot of you guys actually took the second entry long. Congratulations if you guys did. Ooh, hey, this might be the reversal spot. 10,000 tick chart, hitting the top of the trading range. I'm telling you, if it reverses, gets back to the bottom of the trading range here on the 10,000 tick chart, pandas. How could you not? How could you not cop the trading range indicator? Actually, let me keep that. It might be a level of support. I want to just have it just in case. Wow, what can I say? I'm looking for a trap trade here. Fail second entry long, preferably underneath the 20 MA. Preferably bouncing off the 20 MA underneath it. Might turn to a trading range here. Another trading range.
$10,000 tick trap.
Okay. Maybe not. It may not be the reversal point. 10,000 tick chart. Looks, I don't know. Looks bullish. Multiple bull bars in a row here. Hitting the top of the trading range on the trading range indicator here. Hmm.
5-minute trap.
Okay. Maybe the uptrend is not done. Might be an expanding pattern here. Some sort of expanding pattern developing here. Okay. Confusing. Push up here.
$10,000 tick trap.
Panda, sorry, just no good setups for me yet. This is probably the best setup. Second entry long off the 20 May. What can I say? Jonathan, talking about indicators, how about something simple like market close, pre-market high, pre-market low lines, oh, and also opening week price lines? Yeah. What Jonathan's talking about is different. He's talking about the pre-market. So if there's overnight highs and lows, you want to mark those. The market close, that's already there. Also the, what is it? The weekly opening. Man, we got a fail second entry long here. It just looks awkward. It feels like it wants to get to the top of this expanding triangle. That's what it feels like. And this is the trap. It's not one I like. You know, I feel like it needs one more leg up. That's what it looks like it wants to do. One more leg up here. But who knows? This could be the reversal. Basically creating a second entry long. A, B, C. Maybe that fails. I may think about going short. It just looks awkward to go short right here. It feels awkward. Feels like it wants one more leg up. I could be wrong. Oh, there's a big push down. Didn't capitalize on it. It's a trap that triggered above 20 minutes. A trap that I wanted to take as well. It just didn't. It wasn't right, and it just like burst downwards. And like I mentioned, if we do reverse here from the 10,000 tick chart, I mean, do you need any more proof? Do you need any more proof? Jeez, it's just one of those days. I'm okay not trading today. It's just too confusing for me. So how's that relationship? Says it seems like you're 4 seconds ahead of me, even with the YouTube delay. People have talked about this many times and saying like, oh, we can maybe take advantage of that. It's not possible. It's not possible. Anyone's orders goes to the same place. Are you not entertained? Yeah, I love that movie. Gladiator, like maybe top 5 movies for me. Gladiator. Man, if I can make it top 5 movies. Man, I mean, Lord of the Rings, it's like the series. I would just count that as one series. Gladiator. For a little more old school people like Braveheart. I really like the movie The Professional. Like Natalie Portman's first movie or debut. Shawshank Redemption and Good Will Hunting also there as well. Just great movies. Fifth Element. I've never heard anyone put Fifth Element in their top 5 movies. Maybe it's the 5th best movie? But I thought Fifth Element was very entertaining. Domino. Never seen that. Never seen. What's Glenn Ross? Dumb and Dumber? You guys are funny. Top 5 best movies, Dumb and Dumber. Dumb and Dumber or Office Space? Which is better? The first Captain America. Yeah, that was pretty good. I cannot pull myself to put any Marvel movies as like a top movie though for me. It's just like not in the category, even though they're amazing and they're pretty epic. It's just I don't know, I just can't put them like in that category. I don't know why. Kyle Luber says, as a trader seller, watch it. Glengarry. In terms of entertainment, like I wouldn't put in my top 5, but in terms of like entertainment movies, I really enjoy. Like I love the Ocean series. I really like the Ocean series. I don't know. I just think the acting, the bantering, the way these A-list Hollywood actors are just interacting with each other. I just find it very entertaining, and I love like the heist type, con man type movies. Life is Beautiful. I mean, that brought me to tears. Life is Beautiful. Pandas, we got nothing here. I'm sorry. Nothing that I really liked. Didn't help that the first 30 minutes was legitimately nothing. Whew. It is what it is, Pandas. So, yeah. You get days like this. I mean, yesterday you got wild price action. Today you just kind of get this sloppy kind of sloppy price action here, and not tradable for me. So pandas, unfortunately, that's gonna be the end of today's stream, and I may not even trade today just because I just don't like the price action at all. So with that being said, pandas, we're back to regular programming. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, 9:15 for the mainstream, 9 o'clock for the pre-market show. For those who are interested, following me a little more closely in terms of all my, I reveal all my account balances. You can see how many P accounts I have. You can see how much I make every day, and you can see all my off-stream trades. Pretty vulnerable there. And so if you're like, oh, Panda never makes money, it's kind of true right now. The top left of the screen, you can see my journey right now at 300K journey, and it's not the best. I'm not doing the best, but it's okay. It's kind of hard to like, especially when it comes to like finding good setups. If you limit yourself only to the opening hour, it's you don't have much opportunity for anything, and so sometimes I lose my trades in the morning, and maybe in the afternoon I trade much better, or vice versa. So it's just hard to make up for that, but it is what it is. I'm not too mad about it. I think we're doing fine. We haven't busted an account yet, so I'm happy about that. And the first step, the transition from being a losing trader to a profitable trader, the transition is, you become a break-even trader, and that happens for a little bit, and until you can really refine your technique and your price action trading, then you can get to the next level. But pandas, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow, and trade safe, everyone. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.